Hello, Ohito.
Hello.
Welcome. Today, I'm joined by MelkorTheGreat,
That's me.
everyone's favorite rock, and we're gonna rate rocks,
I get the number one spot, right?
obviously.
Hell yeah.
All right. I don't think we've ever talked about how much Pokemon have you actually played?
As a kid, I played a good deal of it. I was very involved in the trading card game as a kid, like getting like badges at like Toys R Us and shit. As far as like games themselves, I was very consistent with it for the first 3 gens. Me and my brother were doing one or the other. Like I'd have one game, he'd have the other. Fourth
Right.
gen, I kind of didn't do. I didn't do the fifth one. As an adult, I later came back to it when I got a 3DS and did 6 and a little bit of 7. I've also done all of Legends Arceus, but outside of that, I haven't really played any of the rest.
Okay.
Mostly been viewing from afar, just being aware of like when new Pokemon come out, other people I'm friends with playing a lot of it and being aware of like how battling goes and that.
Right. Fair enough. Thank you, Thenim, for the follow. Aww. Yeah, I'm basically the same. I played up through Gen 4, and then I just kind of stopped, and then now I just know stuff through other people after that.
Yep.
I had the cards, but I didn't know how to play it as a kid.
Yeah, I was there when they introduced the steel and the dark types for the cards, but not before they added fairy and dragon. Those
Right.
were after my time. And now I just see a lot of people collecting them, and there's crazy arts, and there's a lot of funky abilities. The power scaling's gone quite a ways.
Happens to all card games eventually.
Hmm.
All right. Cool. Well, for those that don't remember or haven't been here for previous ones, we have 4 tiers. Freaking epic, very cool, not bad, and kind of lame. Because I feel like the worst Pokemon designs are just kind of lame. I don't think there's really any where it's like, I've never looked at a Pokemon and been like, that's god awful. Like, I hope they were fired for that. You're just sort of like, yeah, I don't really care about that one.
It's like, that is a thing, I guess.
Yep, that's a Pokemon. Move next. All right. So we're going down the list as it is on Bulbapedia. So we're starting with the pure rock types. So first up, we got Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon.
You'd think it would have been rock grass, but no.
Right.
It's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be a tree. It's supposed to look like one.
Yeah. Also the first pure rock type, but it didn't show up until the 2nd gen, which I always thought was weird.
They made them all rock ground in the 1st gen, which was like a kind of a waste of potential, I think.
Yeah, I've always said Brock is not a rock type gym leader, despite what he says. He's a ground type gym leader.
Yep.
Let's see. I'd put Sudowoodo in very cool because it's a fun idea, but I feel like it's a much more interesting idea when you find a Sudowoodo the first time and have to pour water on it to get it to move.
Right.
And you're like, that was a Pokemon, and then after that, it's just sort of like, yeah, he's a cute guy, he's fine.
Right, like in universe, like running into a tree that can attack you is probably terrifying if you're in the middle of the forest. But if all of them look like this, I don't think it's going to be that hard to spot them out.
Right. So,
like, it's kind of like, how in ancient Rome they have all those statues of like, famous people, emperors and such, and they're all like polished marble at this point, but they used to be painted. Sudowoodo's like that to me, where it's like it's painted and it doesn't quite look right. Like if it was more of like, it's hard to say it's a rock based on its appearance alone. Right. You have to interact with it to tell, oh, this is made of stone, this isn't wood.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it really fits as a rock Pokemon in that aspect.
Yeah. I get the idea that they wanted to like have a new, because in Gen 1 they had the mimics with Voltorb and Electrode. And they wanted to
Right.
have a new Mimic, but they wanted to catch you off guard by making it a tree that you think you can cut, but you can't. And then you have to go do the side quest to get the watering
Right.
can, which is
Still, they
interesting.
could have done a boulder, and then you try
Right.
to move it with strength, and it wakes up and attacks
Exactly.
you.
Which they kind of did, but I think they kind of flopped on it too. With Rock Smash, you can sometimes get a rock
Mm,
Pokemon in them, but I think there should have been a Pokemon that is the rock, not a Pokemon that's inside of the rock.
right.
But oh well, I guess.
There's a few that we'll see later that do fit that, I think, a bit better.
All right.
So I wouldn't
Then
say it's lame, but it's like it's okay to
yeah,
me.
that's very valid. Okay. Next up is Nose Pass, which I
Ooh.
genuinely forgot that Nose Pass is supposed to be a compass. I never thought about that, or I never think about it when I
Those pointing
play
on the
these
magnetic field and
games.
all that.
Yeah. Which does actually add points because I genuinely forgot that it wasn't just a rock shaped like a guy.
It's not just a Moai statue; it has some
Yeah,
functionality.
yeah. Which so it is an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I think don't they like always face north? I'm gonna assume so. Nose passes magnetic
Always
nose is always
faces
pointed
north.
to the
Yeah.
north. If two of these Pokemon meet, they cannot turn their faces to each other when they are close because their magnetic noses repel one another.
Well, they can't turn them at all if they're always facing north, can
That's
they?
true.
Unless they're at the North Pole. Then they can look at each other, but they can't
Yeah.
kiss, which is sad.
I did not realize that you could use a Thunderstone to evolve it into Probopass. That's actually
That it just gives him his eyes open up because he's like
Yeah.
learned of existence for the first time, and he gets a mustache. Looks a
Yeah,
little bit like
interesting.
Mario.
Apparently in the 3D games, they are always facing north in the wild. That's pretty cool.
That's not surprising. I feel like I remember seeing that in Arceus because like in the fourth area or the fourth or fifth area, they have Nose Pass and Probo Pass showing up.
Yeah. I'd say very cool. I think it's a fun idea. And they execute on it. They actually they fully commit. And it makes sense that it's a pure rock type if it's a magnet because magnets are
It's a lodestone.
rocks. Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's referencing a real life thing of the Moai statue, so it's got like that connection to us, and it's a rock. It's definitely a rock.
It makes sense why they not only why they made it a pure rock type, but why they made it the ace of the rock type trainer because it is like a very interesting, fun idea.
And they didn't just do the Klefki thing where it's like a real world thing with eyes.
Yeah.
Like the nose is there as a compass. It's not just the thing isn't just a compass though.
Right. Man, we only got in the first 3 generations, there's only 3 pure rock types, and one of them's a pseudo legendary or whatever Regirock is. Anyway, Regirock's next.
Top tier. Absolutely.
Yeah,
best Pokemon.
The Regis are sick. The literally the only thing I can say against them is that I didn't know they existed as a kid because how the fuck was I gonna find them?
I love Gen 3 because of these guys.
That's totally fair.
I'd be lying if I didn't say that part of my design was based on Regirock as a concept. Being a rock dude, it works.
Yeah. No, I love.
Someone edited Regirock and put a green tie on them. I remember at some point. Where did I put that?
Oh, yeah. As convoluted as finding these guys is, it is something that I kind of. I wish more RPGs, especially RPGs where most of the game is so linear and straightforward, like Pokemon, would have that one thing where it's like, oh, you got to go fucking dig in for this. Like, you can't just.
This is a quest.
Yeah, this is a real. Because people will be like, I love fighting the secret boss who is just standing there and he has no dialogue. And it's like, but he's just some guy. I don't really care. But it's like, oh, I fucking quested for this guy.
Yeah. And all 3 of them, then you get the Regigigas in the later games, or was he in the third gen?
I think only Gen 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Freaking epic.
Yeah, top tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hate Reggie Rock, you're not a true rock fan.
Real. Here, let me put the Melkor Rock on screen. Or the Reggie Core. I don't know what to call it.
Reggie Core works, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I should have put this as a Fugi, shouldn't I? That would have been smarter.
That would have been funny. Is this it? Yeah. Bam. There you go. It's him. There's 2 Melkors on screen right now. I can't tell the difference. Who do I shoot?
It's not gonna work. We're resistant, I think. No, we're not resistant to steel, are we?
I think you're weak to steel.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hurt me then.
I will say, one of the most disappointing things about rock is that you would think they'd be one of the best defensive types, but I think they're actually pretty bad defensively.
It's weak to 5 different things, including ground, which
is
does
extra
that mean, like,
weird.
all the first gen rocks are self-deprecating?
Yes. If you earthquake any of the first gen rock types, it's super effective. It's weird. I always forget what rock is defensive to, and what ground is defensive to, because I'm so used to like fucking Graveler in them. It's like, I don't know. They're both. How do I remember what's what?
Ground has a lot of. Let's see.
Ground is
It's only weak to water, grass, and ice.
I think
resistance to poison and rock, and it's immune to electric.
I think ground is considered a pretty good typing generally,
right?
From like competitive standpoint.
It's good offensively against a bunch of things. Flying's the main weakness, in that it can't hit it at all.
Right. All right. Next up is a fossil Pokemon.
Ooh, Cranidos.
Cranidos, which is the ace of the first gym leader of Gen 4. And it's been a while since I played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I remember this Cranidos genuinely being kind of scary for a first gym Pokemon. But I like him. I can't remember what this is called. I'll have to scroll down to the trivia. Pachycephalosaurus. And I think probably just immediately knew. But I love it's a fun dinosaur to base it off of. Just like fucking ramming into you, headbutt, Yeah.
Makes headbutt more valid as an attack when your skull is made of like rock and stone.
Right, exactly. What is Mold Breaker?
In general, a lot of the fossil Pokemon use the rock type pretty well, and that fossilization is literally turning the bones and organic matter into rock.
I think at least up until a point for the first few gens, I think all the fossils were part rock type.
Yeah. I think all of them. I'm trying to think of one that isn't a rock type. I think they're rock something in every
one
case.
Of the recent ones they stopped. Oh, they are still now. I thought for some reason I thought the new ones that you could like mix up weren't rock type.
Yeah, like Omanyte, Kabuto.
Yeah.
Amaranth, Shieldon.
Yeah, the one in one of the new games you can like mix the parts and they're not rock type, but
okay.
That's like it's one of the recent gens, so they kept it up for a while. Anyway, I think he's a cool little guy.
He's pretty cool, yeah.
The worst thing about it is that if you had one, it'd be like when you have a baby goat and it just constantly rams into you just cause.
And you can't like put like tennis balls on the horns.
Right. You'd have to like put like a big cap on his head or something.
It's like
I'd say freaking epic.
All right.
All right. Rampardos, the evolved form.
Yeah, very much a proper evolution. Bigger skull cap, bigger dino, red eyes to make it more intimidating. So it's kind of living up to it.
Yeah, I think the worst thing I can say about it is it's almost like too obvious in a way. Like it does just look like a bigger Cranidos, but I can't decide if that's really a negative or if that's just a me thing.
You have to go like out of your I think it's good for it to like when something's evolving, it's keeping traits of the old version.
Yeah, because the
Because
opposite
if
is
it's
like
something completely
Digimon.
different, it's like, how did we get here? Yeah, Digimon's a
Yeah,
good example of that. It's
you
like
digivolve twice, and you're like, what? That is
you go
not
from
the
like
same evolution
sentient
line.
poop to like
And
a mechanical dinosaur. And
yeah,
it's like, how did this happen? What's the connection?
right. To be fair, I guess in for Digimon, originally a lot of the weirder ones were just because they wrote consistent logical evolution lines, started putting them into the little Tamagotchi things, and went, oh, we can't fit that many. So they just kept their favorites.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm pretty sure it's a lot less common for them, the newer Digimon, to be as weird. It's a lot of the older ones that have like very strange, the classic ones have very strange evolution lines.
They only had so many bits to put everything together.
Right. All right. Baby Bonsly, I can't remember. It's a bonsai, which is it's pre-evolution of Sudowoodo, which I guess makes Sudowoodo adult. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to make sense. Anyway, it's a
That
fun
thing's
idea. I
full
like
of
it.
anxiety.
Yeah. Very cute.
He's not having a good time.
I do like that it has to know the move Mimic to level up and evolve into Sudowoodo, because Sudowoodo's gimmick was that it was a mimic tree.
It's mimicking trees.
Right.
And so until it can do that, it's like you're stuck on the ground, buddy.
Yeah. I think I like Bonsly a lot more than Sudowoodo. I think they committed a lot harder to the bit, and I think he's just a cute guy.
He's got the little guy energy, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say he's freaking epic.
Are we supposed to be seeing the chart at this point, or
I switch to it every now and I feel like generally we just say at the end,
show it at the end? Fair enough.
Yeah, and then once every like 15, 20 Pokemon, I'll be like, here's what it looks like.
Got it.
All right. We're not gonna do Arceus because it can be any type, so we're skipping that one.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. Okay. Roggenrola.
Hell
This is
yeah.
after my time, but I do like the design. It's very like primal looking.
It's more the little guy energy. He's made of rocks, clearly. Even the eye is basically a faceted rock.
Right.
It's like, yeah, that's a rock Pokemon. Absolutely.
Yeah. He is. I assume this is. Oh, it's not an eye. Is that the mouth?
It could be a mouth, maybe. The later ones have eyes for sure.
Ear is hexagonal in shape.
That's got to be the eye, because like the later evolutions have that same kind of shape, and they're clearly
it's
eyes.
The ear, apparently.
Well, then the other two are. Does it just have 2 ears on its face?
I don't know, because it says in the Pokédex entry that that's the ear.
Okay, like these can't see at all. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, they look like eyes. It's more of like a mimicking thing.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like Zubat. I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
hexagonal yellow artifice center of its body leads to hexagonal opening that functions as an ear. Okay, yeah, that's not an eye.
Interesting.
Got it.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'd say very cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it could definitely be more interesting, but it works.
It's in a 3-tier evolution, so like there's got to be some progression. You can't have everything
you can't
all up
do
front.
too much, right? All right, cool. But that, the best thing about it is that I guess it's basically Zubat meets Geodude for Gen 5, but it's actually pure rock type, unlike Geodude, and I appreciate that. Boldor, the ore Pokemon. I do like that it has like ore growing out of it as it gets bigger, which kind of implies that it's like absorbing, stuff
supposed to
from
be like a
around it.
core in the original
Yeah.
one that's kind of growing out as it evolves.
Uh-huh. Let's see. The energy leaked and formed orange crystals. Apparently the crystals mean that it's healthy, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it even evolves into its third form when traded, like Graveler into Golem. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it goes from a little guy to being more spidery. I feel like that's fun, and it kind of fits the theme of like a creature that lives in a cave.
Yeah, like you can imagine like a bunch of those guys like forming together into this potentially. Like they just gather together
Right.
like you would like a magnetite.
Cool. I'd say also very cool. Not amazing, but it's a fun idea.
Yeah.
And then we have
Gigalith.
the compressed Pokemon.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Especially the shiny form. He's got like a gem color close to mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very epic. Oh, I didn't even think about it until now. The baby has 2 feet, and then it gets 3, and now it has 4. That's good. I like that it
One
actually
step at a
has
time.
the eyes now. I guess the ears became eyes. Don't worry about it. He's a cool guy. This is cool.
No, they're still front, or yeah, they've become full-fledged eyes. Okay, yeah.
Very strange. Yeah, I could see one of these guys like leading a pack of like all the smaller dudes.
Yeah.
This tracks. Cool. I'd say I'd probably give it freaking epic because it is like a very satisfying final evolution. The worst part is that you have to trade, but you can use the randomizer setting to turn that off, or if you play it on like a emulator. So I don't really get bothered about that as much as I used to. All right. Let's see.
I got a commission one time with me with a bunch of rock types, and Gigalith is one of them.
Hell yeah. All right. I always forget Rockruff is pure rock because I would have assumed it'd be rock normal because it does look just like a dog for the most part. Oh, nice.
Little guy. Or big little guy, but yeah.
Yeah. Little guy in like spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
He used to be a little guy. He's bigger, but he's still got the energy.
Right. All right. But I like Rockruff. I think it's a good like puppy dog Pokemon design. I wouldn't put it, I'd say very cool because it is just kind of like it's so dog that it's a little too much like you could probably find someone who has a real dog that's like scarily similar looking to
like if someone
Rockruff.
didn't know its name, they would assume it's a normal type. I feel like it's only like the collar that has like a little bit of like rock stuff
and
going on,
you might not
there
even
really
like realize that's supposed to be rocks.
Yeah. The ears are a little bit rocky as well, but like just the tip.
I see it. It's just I think if you just showed this to someone, I wouldn't blame them for thinking it was like just normal.
Yeah.
So it could be more rocky, but to be fair, the evolution. It has an evolution, so it does get.
That's a couple evolutions. It does different forms depending on when it evolves.
All right. Well, we got. Let's see. Lycanroc midday form.
Yeah.
Is the one that stays pure rock.
The collar's like spiking out a bit more.
Yeah. Still just like
pretty cool.
Isn't rocky enough for me to say put it top tier, but it is a good design.
Yeah. This one I also got.
Oh, nice.
We're putting a team together.
Hell yeah. It's Melkor's gym team. Yeah. Let me put this up and then can't even remember if the other, because I haven't actually played as far as I don't remember if the other ones are even like. So I assume they're still rock, and then they're just something else.
Rock and something else, I think. Yeah, I went with the midday form because it was pure rock. But let me see.
It doesn't specify different types. Maybe they're just all
Nope.
rock.
Maybe they are. Yeah.
Okay. See, because like the midnight one does feel like it should be a dark type.
Right. Maybe dusk would have like fire in there.
Yeah, something like that. Don't know. Yeah, I feel like none of them look like pure rocks, and that's like my biggest issue with all of them.
It's like they wanted to get dogs of different types, like they do with cats. And it's like we can make a rock type, but they didn't quite commit as much.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of like, in a way, the Gen 5 Eevee. Or no, this is Gen 7. I thought it was Gen 5. Sorry. I don't know gens past 4. Anyway.
Yep.
It is a bit Eevee-esque, but without the type swapping. All right. So Valley, rock form. I don't know this Pokemon at all. Is it? Yeah. Oh, is it like Arceus?
It evolves from type Null. It's a synthetic Pokemon.
I don't think that counts then. Get out of here. Roly-Coly. That's a rock.
That's a rock. Yep.
Oh, it's coal. Okay, I see. Oh, yeah. That's why the eye is glowing red, because it's like on fire. Okay.
It starts getting fire type as it evolves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that it's like upper half looks like a miner's helmet, and then it's got a wheel that it rides around on. Pretty cool. Could be better. I'm gonna say very cool. I feel like it could be more interesting. It is a bit like that's a rock, but like it doesn't have a good silhouette, I think is what it is.
Like it's like a part of like another Pokemon basically at this point. It's like you ran into a Colossal, you broke it into shards, and his eyes just chilling there staring at you in contempt.
Right. Okay, we'll get to Carkol later when we get to the non-pure rock types. Okay. Stone Journer, or however you say it.
All the Lake fans in chat, time to celebrate.
Yeah, they got the thigh highs on.
Someone's had to have done art of that, and I don't want to see that.
Absolutely. It's Stonehenge, which is interesting.
Fits also for another real world reference. It's like the nose pass.
Yeah. It's cool.
He's a happy little guy. He's a happy big guy. He's a big rock Pokemon, literally. So yeah.
I like that instead of having actual arms and legs, like the legs are those huge slabs, and then the arms are made up of little blocks.
It's like a T-Rex. He's got the tiny little arms.
Yeah,
but he's chilling. He likes it. I don't think he's capable of frowning with that face.
No, probably not. I think it's probably stuck like that, but that's okay. I think this is a very recognizable design that, like, I'm going to put it in freaking epic.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Not a lot of pure rock types, but that's always been an issue with rock, I suppose. Knackley. Rock salts. Interesting.
More the little guy, but he's going with a new direction on it.
Yeah. It gives me like Mario Mushroom from a spin-off game where they added a bunch of weird mushrooms.
They do like different things. This is the salt shroom kind of deal. Yeah.
Very interesting. I like it though. So Mario Galaxy. Yeah, my favorite Mario spin-off game, Mario Galaxy. No, I'd say freaking epic. I mean, it's very very recognizable, very unique. Like I can't think of any other Pokemon that looks like this guy.
Going with the rock type, but like doing like a different kind of mineral than you'd expect from like normal
Yeah,
stone
yeah,
works really well. It gives it its own identity,
absolutely.
and you can lick it.
People would do that.
Yep. Get like
People
what's
would.
the antler deer
Oh,
Pokemon that was in Gen
yeah,
2?
yeah.
They'd have like Nackleys hanging out as salt licks for them,
Oh,
wouldn't
they
they?
would. You're right. There's other Pokemon people would lick, but like in the wrong way. So
Yeah.
this is a
And
more
then Haunter would
acceptable, I
lick them
think.
back.
Yeah, I was thinking like Machoke, but yeah, Gardevoir.
Yep.
Every third Pokemon in the new gens, basically, they really like the humanoid Pokemon. They've got very Digimon with it a bit. I feel
Doesn't need
like
to be humanoid for people to get freaky with it.
no,
See
but
Vaporeon.
a lot more people are going to be okay with it if it is humanoid.
Yep.
Okay. Knucklestack looks like something out of Minecraft, and I think
It is
maybe
Minecraft coded,
because
yeah.
it's cubes, but it looks like a Minecraft enemy.
Yeah.
But it's funny and I like it. Also, actually, the eyes are literally they're like the torches.
Yeah, it's like you took like the Knackley upside down, and then it grew more out of the top of the shroom to be an
I like
abyss.
this evolution line a lot, though. It's very fun. I would also say freaking epic. Okay, is the third one is also pure rock. He's a big man. Oh my god, look at him,
towering.
Cool. That's sick. What is a purifying salt? Is the ability? I didn't even notice that. Grants Pokemon immunity from all non-volatile status conditions and halves the attack and special attack of an attacking Pokemon during damage calculation if targeted by a ghost type move. Yeah. Oh, because salt. Oh, that's fun.
Salt's like a purifying thing for all the spiritual stuff.
Interesting. Okay. No, this is a really good. Well, I'd say they're all top tier.
Yeah. Because you get the rock stuff through being like a mineral, but then you also take in like the cultural connotations of salt and how it reacts with other stuff in the game.
Very fun. Cloth is pure rock type. I would have assumed it was rock water.
You should have had water, probably.
Yeah. Having a crab not be at all a water type is odd. Honestly, I feel like it's probably my least favorite of the like shellfish Pokemon that I can think of.
Like it doesn't like you can't really tell it's a rock either. Like,
no,
that's,
I would have.
Crabs are gonna have those segmented bits anyway.
I would believe
it's just
pure
like
water
fuzzy.
before I'd believe pure rock.
Right.
Its cry does not elicit crab noise. This thing is the most uncrab crab. You know what? Is it controversial to say that I think it's kind of lame?
No, I agree.
All right, our first kind of lame. I would not use a single Pokeball on that. I think I would just kill it and walk away.
Get your steel-toed boots and punt it.
Exactly. Okay. Half rock types. We're finally to Geodude, who is for a lot of people the first rock type they ever saw.
It's a rock. It's a dude that's made a Geo for sure.
It is in fact that. And you know what? Fair enough. Definitely not freaking epic. I don't know. It's kind of, this is one of the Pokemon I think of when people go, man, they just don't make Pokemon like they used to. And I'm like,
it's just
Geodude is just kind of a guy.
Yeah.
He's not
it's
that
a name, to be fair, dude.
Yeah, I know, but actually, let me see if they explain the Japanese name. Isitsubute is a combination of Ishi and Tsubute, which is pebble stone. So its name is just rock in Japanese.
You're supposed to toss him, so he's
Yeah.
in the garbage already.
All right. I'm gonna say I don't think he's down there with Cloth, but
No,
he
he's
he
better than
definitely
Cloth.
isn't beating
Eh.
Sudowoodo.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's fine.
Like he's
He's the
more
first in
rock
the
than
line.
Sudowoodo, but that's like the only thing going for him.
Yeah. He is the first. He's the prototypical rock type, I guess, even though he's not
Mhm.
a pure rock, and I don't really get that, but whatever.
Like they
Anyway,
didn't have anything yet, so they could just make a rock with arms, and
yeah,
that's creative
this
enough.
feels like the first attempt at making a rock type Pokemon. Anyway, a
Yeah.
Alolan Geodude is rock electric. Uh which is a fun typing.
Fun twist on it, it gets the different minerals to serve for
Yeah.
the electric side of it.
I like he's got the little bit sticking out. He gets
Yeah.
some eyebrows, which is funny.
He's
Um
angry now.
it's a fun little twist. Not bad. It's you know, it's fine. It's a good
Still a dude.
enough
Like he got a
change.
new haircut, and that gives him a
Yeah.
few points, but it's I don't think it's enough to change his position.
This is like what he looked like when you graduated high school and then you saw him like 6 years later at the grocery store and he
Yeah.
looked like that.
Yep. Yep.
Uh, all right. Graveler, the rock
Better.
Pokemon. It
Yep.
is better. The biggest downside to Graveler is if you didn't have friends to trade with, this was where it capped out.
Yeah. You never got to see Golem.
Yeah. The 4 arms thing is fun.
Mhm.
Other than
It's like
that,
two Geodudes merged together, but they're
yeah.
masked to keep the arms. Or it could be like 3 of them if you count the legs.
Yeah, maybe. Uh,
How many Pokemon are
debating.
like their evolution is technically like it could be argued that it's just a bunch of them shoved
I
together because
feel
like
like
Magnetite does the same thing.
rock, steel, and ground are usually where you get that.
Yeah.
Um,
Like if a thing could
it's
be
not bad.
assembled like Lego, it's probably an inanimate object to start.
Yeah, for sure. A Alolan Graveler, same deal. He just
Yeah.
gets a. This is what he
He
looked
grew out
like.
sideburns. He looks a little
Yeah.
cooler.
Could be
He
a
gets
lot more
bonus points by
interesting.
not being rock ground, at least.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Graveler's probably more ground than the other ones have been so far, because like
Yeah.
he's made of gravel, if the name says anything.
Honestly, Golem's the most rocky of them because it
Yeah.
can turn into a boulder and roll at you.
Mm.
Golem is my favorite of this line by far. I think it's the most interesting looking thing.
Yeah, he is a favorite of mine. Definitely like Gen 1 Rocks, Golem's like the best one there.
Right. I think Golem is the one I would put up into very cool out of this line.
Yeah. Do you know about the theory about how it mixed up parts with like with Machamp?
I've not heard that theory.
They did a thing where it's like the whole point of trading it on the link cable is it kind of corrupted the Pokemon in the transfer. So you have Graveler with 4 arms get transferred at the same time like another person's transferring a Machoke to make it a Machamp. The Machamp gets the extra arms.
Interesting.
The Golem gets like the lizard bits of limbs. Huh. If you pull up if you can pull up the 4 of them, you can kind of see that like that's how it went a little bit.
That's interesting. I think if Pokemon were more digitally leaning the way Digimon is, I'd be like, that's probably just on purpose.
Yeah, if like it kept going that way, it probably would have been more common when the Link Trader ones would be like, they come in pairs, and you can see the final evolution steal little bits from the others.
I think my favorite thing about Alolan Golem is it looks like a dwarf to me because of the beard.
Yeah,
and I think that's really fun.
Give him a hammer and he's gonna fuck shit up.
Absolutely. So yeah, Golem definitely wins in this evolution line as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
For sure. All right. Another classic, much more
Onyx.
interesting, I think, Onyx, yeah. The rock snake.
Giant snake made of rocks, very weak compared to other things that should be weaker than it.
Yeah. Not it's like a decently scary Pokemon if you picked Charmander.
Yeah, but otherwise he's a
playing
walk in
yellow.
the park.
Yeah. More intimidating, like, to look at than anything.
Right. If this thing's coming at you down a mountain, yeah, you're running,
yeah.
but in a controlled environment and you've got things to fight it, it's not going to be too much trouble.
Right. I'd still say it's pretty cool because, like, the fact that it's made of a bunch of rocks connected into this sort of snake-like.
You could imagine it like being like just a bunch of rocks, but then like it's like camouflaging itself like that. You run into it,
exactly.
and it forms up into a snake out of nowhere, and you're like, oh god.
Right. So I'd say it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we're back to some fossils with Ammonites.
Yeah, Ammonite.
Hell yeah.
Were you an Ammonite or Kabuto stan?
I'm an Ammonite stan.
Yeah.
Helix all the way. I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
Cute little guy. The water rock typing for like a, an Ammonite, is that what they're called? I don't remember. Yeah.
Ammonite, yeah.
Is fun. And I don't think it's a super common typing. So
rock water, yeah, I don't think it shows up too much. It's Ammonite, Kabuto, and then there's a few later on.
Yeah, Corsola. It's early. I think it was more common early on.
There's a better water rock out there, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Debating if I'd put it in epic or very cool.
He does have like a godly reputation at this point.
This is true. I'm gonna say freaking epic. All right, and then of course we go to Omastar. Which is just a bigger one with his mouth out.
Yeah, like the octopus beak thing going on.
Yeah.
Shell's a lot spinier. Very cool.
Yeah. I'd say on par with Ammonite. In terms of design. To be fair, from a pure design standpoint, I can't say I would be very disappointed with either Ammonite, Amistar, or Kabuto and Kabutops.
Yeah, they both have some good qualities. It's just kind of like a personal choice.
The biggest downside is just that you get them so early and you can't get.
You don't know which one's going to be better
until you get to Cinnabar.
Yeah,
which is so late. And I don't think that stat-wise or move-wise, especially, to be fair, in Gen 1, I don't think anything had a good move pool, really.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like... Well, yeah. I don't feel like I remember them feeling worth getting so late. But it is fun.
I feel like I had an Amistar in my like first Elite Four team, but I don't remember specifically if that was the case. It's been a while.
Yeah. Kabuto is not like as little guy, but I like the little guy hidden in his shell and you can only see the eyes poking out kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a different kind of little guy energy. Yeah. I'm gonna say also freaking epic. Because I do think Kabuto and Kabutops are very cool. I like
Kabutops is gonna gut you.
Yeah, like with Amistar, it just kind of like gets the beak and looks a little more intimidating. Kabutops is just like a big ass motherfucker. He looks like
Yeah.
he's gonna fuck you up real bad.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think as I prefer Ammonite and Amistar, but I like if I'm a kid and I like get a Kabuto and I evolve it and it turns into Kabutops,
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
cool.
that
It's
was
like,
so
hell
fucking
yeah.
worth it. So yeah,
Yeah, I think
very
a
good.
lot of the fossil Pokemon are pretty good as far as they've
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. Aerodactyl,
Yeah.
just a full on pterodactyl. Uh, big man in the
Yeah.
house. I didn't actually know about Aerodactyl until I saw the episode of the anime with Aerodactyl.
I had an Aerodactyl card. Like, there's a first edition Aerodactyl somewhere in a house
Hmm.
that I could find, maybe.
Yeah. Um, I would say out of the Gen 1 fossils, this is my least favorite personally,
Hmm.
because you just kind of like
It's a bird. It's a dinosaur that
yeah,
flies. Yeah.
yeah. But I'd still say very cool, but
The
he's
mega
not on par.
the mega version gets a lot more rocky with its
Right,
appearance.
right. Hello, Doom. Welcome, welcome.
I do.
Uh, yeah, I like this a lot more. There's a lot more personality to it, I think.
Right. Like that
Uh,
chin is like
yeah,
he could
looks like
easily
Count
be a
Olaf.
villain in like a kids show. Yeah.
Uh, I think that puts it on par with like Kabuto and Kabutops and all them.
Mm.
It's a lot more interesting. But it is the mega, so at least it's. I think I like when the megas are good. Some megas are just kind of like they're either worse or they're like basically on the same, and then it's
It's like
almost kind of
little
like why is there
design
even a mega?
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. All right. One of my favorite rock, if
Fuck yeah,
not my favorite rock
Larvitar.
types, Larvitar.
Yeah, this whole evolution
I
line's good.
fucking love that. He's just like this Sasuke Uchiha looking ass little
He was
guy.
brought into this world and he did not like it.
He's gonna make it your fucking problem.
Yep.
Uh, let's see, freaking epic. I mean, that's not even up for
Yeah,
debate,
yeah.
but I don't know. There's like this one. I never actually played all the way through it. I only played like the opening bit. There is one Pokemon fan game that's like where one of the main things is that you get a Larvitar to start. But it was one of those mods where they add in like a couple new types and stuff like that, and that kind of put
Yeah.
me out. I don't really like when they do that sort of stuff in the fan
Yeah,
games.
Larvitar was a staple for me in my run of silver. So
Hell yeah, same.
very cool.
Pokemon Stadium 2, I would always have Larvitar, Pupitar, or Tyranitar on my team. Pokemon
Yeah.
Gaia, no, I think it was called Prism or something. But yeah, very cool. Pupitar.
Yeah. Pupitar's cool despite being like a thing that's in a pupil state. Because like
Right.
you have like Metapod's Metapod's kind of like it's like, how does that thing move? It's just stuck in its shell. This dude is angry.
To be fair, it
He'll
doesn't.
move through sheer force of will.
Oh, he will.
Even if he
he'll
doesn't
find
have
a way to
limbs.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm gonna fuck you up kind of thing. It has like a fun payoff because then you get to Tyranitar.
Then he gets
and
to
it's
fuck you
dark
up.
type. Yeah. Yeah, I'd put
The
the whole
first you
line
fuck around and then you find out.
in freaking epic. But man, Tyranitar is like peak Pokemon for me. He's just a big motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Put these guys in the thingy. All right. Of course, there's the Celebi movie where you get like the evil dark Tyranitar. And here's the Mega. I love that it has like the sort of almost kind of Pupitar looking.
It is like the Pupitar pupa.
Yeah.
Just like he's wearing it as a shirt now.
Yeah. Very cool. Hell yeah.
Different set of music tracks there, going from the Photoshop Flowey to this.
You know, I just have it set to random. This is how I listen to music. When on I have this playlist, which is just video game music, and then I have one that is all of these songs, and also the songs that I can't play on stream because they'll immediately get copyrighted. And it's just like this. It's like the heaviest death metal you've ever heard, and then this, and then Beethoven. So it's just all over the place. That's just how I listen to music.
Good.
All right. The aces of the twin gym leaders in Gen 3, starting with Lunatone. Rock Psychic. I think the first Rock Psychic. Yeah, because we would have seen it already. Yeah, so the first Rock Psychic. Not a
Unless
common
there's
type.
like a Psychic Rock before it, but I don't see any Psychic Rocks in the secondary.
I can check that.
So
Nope.
These are the only. Well, until like Gen 10 or Gen 9.
Yeah.
Rock Psychics.
It's a fun idea. Honestly, my only issue is I think that Solrock should have been fire type, but it is what it is. It fits with the Ruby Alpha or the Ruby Sapphire thing, because you have like, you know, the moon is associated with water, the sun is associated with fire.
Right, and they're levitating rocks with psychic powers.
Yeah, so it's cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
They're meteorites. That's fun. Which also
I want to say that
with,
they get some water and or rock and fire moves in their move
Yeah,
pool?
I think so. We can check.
Or maybe hold on.
No, maybe not. Well, to be fair,
not
I
by
guess
leveling up, but
yeah.
Actually, not even like with the TMs.
Fair, it doesn't, like Solrock getting that type of thing makes more sense.
Lunatone can get Rain Dance, and that's it for water type moves. That's a missed opportunity there, I think.
Okay.
Unless it's going for like ice.
Solrock
instead,
does get Flare Blitz.
It gets Ice Beam in Blizzard, so maybe it's ice instead of water as the opposite.
Maybe.
Yeah, because that's hail and icy wind.
Yeah,
so yeah, I think it's ice versus fire.
Have some fire. Still very cool. Anyway. Yeah, no, I like these a lot. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like a fun way
a little better than Solrock, but like they both do like the cool celestial body being stony kind of in appearance.
I think it's also a good way of having Pokemon who mirror the like the Ruby Sapphire Magma Aqua thing without being as on the nose as like say Kyogre and Groudon about it.
You don't want to like flood the field with like water and fire types, but like yeah.
Yeah. I would say I would put Lunatone in Freaking Epic, and I would say that Solrock just barely misses for me and gets into like cool. All right, there's the thingy as of right now. All right, we'll do these next two and then we will take a break. Next two Gen 3's fossil Pokemon, or the first set. A Sea Lily, Rock Grass, which Sudowoodo should have been. CDD is a rock type. He could be.
These are like
yeah.
Like, so it's supposed to be like undersea coral, right? That's been fossilized and
the barnacle Pokemon. Sea Lily, yeah.
Yeah.
Like ancient underwater like plants.
Like coral is going to calcify. Having the rock type in there makes sense, but I assume they did grass because they've done rock water fossil Pokemon already with Omanyte.
I'd say
it's okay.
My biggest issue is its body. It has like this sort of just like blob of a body type.
Yeah, like how is that like?
It's kind of a flower.
I'd say not bad. But then again, we have flowers that can walk in the grass type category. It's not new.
Right.
But he's gonna be very slow getting about it with those stubby legs.
Very Yeah. I imagine they probably have terrible speed. 43, not the worst. Yeah, I'd say not bad. You know, could be a lot better, but it's not like
It's not terrible.
it's not Croft or whatever. Cloth. I can't remember your name. I don't even care about
Yeah.
you enough to remember your name. Anyway, here's the thing. All right, we're gonna take a break for about 5 minutes, and then we will move on to Anorith when we get back.
Alrighty, see you in a bit.
All right. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
All right. Next up, we got another little guy, Anorith.
Definitely a little guy. I like him. Look at like he's got like the fall size and the little beady ones on the outside there.
Very cool. Shrimp is bugs. Literally, he's a bug type.
Ocean bugs, yummy.
Man.
I'm trying to think if I've ever had shrimp. I feel like at some point I convinced myself that I don't want to try shellfish because what if I have an allergy and I can't treat it? And I just never bothered having it.
I mean, you could have had the same reaction to peanuts.
True, yeah.
I think that one's extremely common, actually.
Yeah. Well, the peanuts haven't gotten me yet, so I'm good on that.
You should research.
Cool. Little guy.
How like likely this is, because I feel like with peanuts, it's one of those things where, like, you know, you have to get like food that wasn't made in vicinity of peanuts. Like, it's that bad.
Some people do that. Some people can like just like it just get like they break out in hives or like
just feel a little bad for a minute.
Yeah.
Do vary. Armaldo.
Definitely a glow up, and I like how he's sticking with like the false eyes, because like the red ones aren't eyes. They got them on the outside of the head.
Right. And I like that we keep the little claw things on the front. They just move to like the underside.
You know, he's still gonna fuck you up.
Oh yeah. No, it's cool. I like that. It's very much the same sort of thing that like you get with Kabuto and Kabutops, where it goes from a little guy to he's gonna fuck.
He's gonna eviscerate me. There go my entrails.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Shieldon.
Look at him.
He's a shield.
Yeah.
Came out way before Sword and Shield. Also, I think our first Rock Steel, because we haven't gotten to Steelix yet, because they're just Steel type, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, first Rock Steel type. He's kind of like because they're right next to each other. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Rampardos and
except instead of like being covered in spikes, I guess that he does have some spikes, but he's, you know,
it's the buckler versus a tower shield kind of situation.
Yeah, for sure. The or the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
Yeah.
Very cute. I like it.
Yeah. It's cool.
I'd say very cool, just because like it works, but it isn't like it doesn't stand out to me.
He also gets quite the glow up.
That is true. I think the evolution is a big step up with Bastiodon.
Yeah, you're not getting through that fucker.
He has a very where the wild things are face.
Like that way his smile like a castle wall. It's like a rampart.
Well, that too, but for sure. But like just something about the way his eyes are set and the smile reminds me of like the monsters from Where the Wild Things Are.
You can see Jim Henson puppeting this guy.
Oh, absolutely. He would have a very funny voice. No, I love that it looks like a castle wall though. That's really fun. Yeah. Big glow up, freaking epic for sure for this one, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the fossil Pokemon, aside from Lileep and Credilli, which I think are the weakest so far, they are generally very good.
They don't miss.
Yeah. Probopass, Nosepas's evolution that they got in Gen 4.
Is he allowed to turn now?
That's a great question.
He needs to have that ability. Come on.
It exudes strong magnetism from all over. It controls 3 small units called mini noses. What?
Okay.
Interesting.
So he's not I don't think he's forced to face north anymore.
He is free. Oh, wait, that's what these are? I never realized those were little guys. Oh, I
The
never
big
paid
guy
attention
with
to that.
little guys. He's like dad taking his kids out to
That's
the
really
park.
good. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, no, yeah, no. And then changing to Rock Steel is fun.
And he's rocking the mustache.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? Freaking epic. You go.
Mm.
Very cool. I mean, not freaking epic, but you know. Anyway, very good, very good. Okay. Gen 5. A fossil. Rock flying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sort of, I guess, the Gen 5 equivalent of
Pterodactyl.
or fuck.
Aerodactyl.
Yeah, I was like,
You just
it's
called
like
it by
no,
his normal
yeah.
inspiration.
It's close. It's too close to the actual word. I think this is way better.
With the feathers, and it has like the rocky beak going forward as well. So it's not just rock because it was a fossil. It actually has some
Right.
rock features going on.
Yeah. Very cool. One of the most I would say one of the best bird Pokemon designs that I know of. Personally, this in its evolution. I'd say freaking epic.
Very colorful too. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah,
But
I like that. That's fun. It kind of almost gives me, it's definitely not on purpose, but it is kind of like the same thing, you know, with like we talked about the statues, where it's like if you look at it now, it's gray, but it used to be, it's like that's kind of how this, like you look at a fossil of this and it would just be like stone, and you wouldn't really think about how colorful it was, and then it gets
this
brought
shows
back
us
and
what
it's
it could be.
right.
Like when all the paleontologists found out that dinosaurs had feathers, and we started seeing more colorful versions instead
Right.
of just the lizards.
Exactly. Oops. I'd put both of these top two. I think these are some of the most interesting
Yeah,
fossil
never played with them,
Pokemon.
but they do look cool.
Yeah, I would consider getting one, depending on how, it depends on how much of effort it is to get the Gen 5 fossils. I haven't played, so I don't know, but I would at least consider it.
They're usually like pretty easy to get, but like turning them into the actual creature takes longer.
Terrakion. This feels like somebody played Shadow of the Colossus and said, all right, but like what if we made one of those in Pokemon?
Yeah. It's like Celosia.
Apparently a member of the Swords of Justice. I don't know the lore of all that shit, so I don't know what that even means, but cool.
Yeah, he's like the big, like he's the big guy of like whatever this group is, I'm guessing.
Rock fighting is fun, and that makes sense because he definitely is going to ram the shit out of you.
Yep.
His ability is Justify. What does that mean? Raises attack when hit by a dark type move. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, because he's a Sword of Justice.
He's fighting for justice then.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Sword of Justice is the Three Musketeers. I see.
Okay.
Like of Pokemon, I guess. Okay. You know what? That ability tipped it for me. I'm gonna say you get top tier. That's fun.
Which of the Three Musketeers is he based on then?
I don't know. I don't know the Three Musketeers very well.
He's Porthos. Okay.
Hmm.
Like the Three Musketeers is like they have the three guys, but then there is a fourth person they're like training.
Yeah.
I believe that's who the Keldeo fits into.
Yeah. Okay. So who is he in the Mickey Mouse Three Musketeers? That's what I want to know.
Let me see. Hold on.
Because that I would understand better.
You want to translate it to like Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Goofy.
Porthos, probably Goofy.
And you know what? Looking at the other, yeah, that tracks. Okay. Interesting. All right. Next up we have Binacle, which not a fan. I don't know. I feel like they were trying to go for like a Doduo, Dugtrio sort of deal, but it's just like, I don't know.
It's like trying to make Craylily more like visibly mobile, but it's also like kind of just stuck in a rock as well. They don't like each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're pissed.
Like I can see the silhouette of the next one, and it might be cooler, but I don't know. I would put this down in kind of lame personally.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, it's the scrunched up little face. He's like, don't be so mad at the world, man. Unless you have like a good reason like Larvitar.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't earned his anger.
Right. Barbarack. Okay, this guy looks pretty cool.
Now,
though,
now
actually.
he had a glow up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He can either be he's rock water, but then he's rock fighting. Oh, and his mega. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, damn, that's sick actually. Okay, I'm gonna say the normal is very cool, but I think the mega is freaking epic tier.
Yeah. He could fuck you up Asura style.
Yeah, he's very much like that like dude that you like. He waits for you to make the first move, and then he just does like the perfect counter and just fucks you up.
Perfect defense because you can defend from like every direction.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
He also is another example of like the evolution is a bunch of the little ones put together.
That's true.
But it works well in this case because like with the binacle, it's just the 2 arms. They can't do a whole lot.
Right.
But when you get more to 4, 6, 8, 10 arms, then you get a lot more effective.
Right. Makes sense. All right. Next we have Tyrant, the Royal Air Pokemon, which because the Rex and T-Rex means
he's
like
a little shit. He's spoiled as hell.
Yeah, I kind of like it though. This is fun. He's funny. I don't know, something about his face. Also, Rock Dragon is fun. Yeah, being like a T-Rex, resurrected. Being Rock Dragon makes sense to me.
T-Rexes are cool. Yeah. Not the coolest dinosaur, but they are cool.
No. But it is a classic dinosaur, so it's nice to see it finally get to be the fossil type.
Yeah.
I would say very cool. Second tier.
I agree.
For him, which seems very fair. The fossil Pokemon continue to not miss, and then we have Tyrantrum.
That dude he's royal. He's gonna fuck up your country.
I love the like flare up bit on the front being the crown.
Yeah, and he's got the beard too.
And it forms like this big cloak around his neck.
Right.
And like the stomach almost kind of looks like the front of the opening of like his coat, which is red, of course, like because he's a king
and such. Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good. This is, I'd say, freaking epic on this one. This is great. They nailed the design. All right. Let's see. Then we have its counterpart, a rock ice type, which makes it actually, I believe, rock and dragon are weak to ice. So
so
very much can fuck this up. Yeah. Amara, the Tundra Pokemon. It's like a
Amora, yeah.
Oh wait, it has to be leveled up at night. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, this one does
this has to be leveled up at day.
They have a day-night thing going on here.
Right. Okay, that's fun. All right.
Okay, he doesn't. It's not too much rock going on about him. It's like the gemstone on his side about
it's
all he's
very
got.
like they just slapped that on because it's a rock type.
It's like they just threw a rhinestone at him.
But
he is cute.
I'm gonna say not bad because it just I could easily miss that one detail just by glancing at it and be like, I don't know, like fucking water type.
Like it definitely works for the ice type for sure.
Yeah.
I think I used its evolution in whatever at some point because of, or this was Gen 6. Yeah, I might have had one of them for the Gen 6. Yeah, because I did come back for that.
Okay, I do like that there's like a trail of the gyms now, and it has one on like the center of its face.
Like if he's shooting an ice beam, it's coming out of that gem.
Yeah. And like the big frills are fun. It gives a good silhouette. So I'd say very cool.
He's very cool.
It's definitely a glow up, I think. noticeable.
It doesn't quite fit the rock details, but it's like cool enough on its own that it's not too
it's
much
still
of a deal.
it's fun enough, and you could argue to some degree that the rock does, because up to this point they were still doing all fossil types or part rock. So
Right.
there's a little bit of like leeway specifically with the fossils that
it could just be like, depending on how good of a defossilization process you do, is going to have more or less rock incorporated in it.
Yeah. We have our first fairy rock combo with Carbink, which is obviously based off the Carbuncle. I love that it's just like it's like kind of poking out, like it's still
a rock
stuck
you
in
could
there.
hug and feel like it wouldn't like stab you.
Very cute. Very rock. That's kind of a thing we're running into. Is sometimes it's too rock where it's just a rock, or it's not rock enough. This is a good like mix of like
middle ground.
You tell me this is rock fairy, and I go, of course it is. Look at it.
Yeah. The bottom half has a bunch of gemstones poking out, but the top half looks like a creature that showed up out of a fairy circle.
Yeah, I would say freaking epic. I think they nailed it. Yeah. And then it evolves into Diancie. Which again, I mean, look at it.
A lot more fairy for sure.
Rock fairy.
But the gemstones, it's rocking that.
I love that it has like the crown with the little bits off to the side. The fairy is now out of the rock and has like grown, so very fun.
What color does that look like? What color is it in as a shiny? Let me see. Okay.
Good question.
It changes to like the white clothing for pink.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. I would still put that freaking epic. I think it's a very fun little rock fairy. Let me get a good look at the mega. Okay, so okay, I see. So now it has like this big this almost like Sailor Moon
like
sort of thing going on. Yeah. I dig it. I like that like the little crystals kind of float there, almost kind of like they're hanging, but they're not. They're like floating, and it creates a fun effect. Yeah, no, I like this line. This is a good evolution line. Good also good fairy line is in Gen 6 is nice, since that was when we got introduced to the fairies.
Yeah.
All right. Minior.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I like that it has the two
the cores get to be different colors, which is fun. It's like a gotcha.
It's very cool. 1 sec, let me put this guy on screen. Yeah, there we go. Kind of makes me think of the like in Thousand Year Door, how you can get a different colored Yoshi depending on like how much time passes before the egg hatches. So that's cool. I like that there's the meteor version where it's like still in there. That's fun.
It's like those things in Animal Crossing. What were they called?
Oh, I can't remember. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I like that, like you said, like it comes out. Let's see. Sprites. Yeah, and you get the different colors. Very fun. Ooh, there's one that's like a dark color with sprinkles on it. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, I would put the meteor form in very cool, because like if I saw this and I didn't know that it popped open, I would still like it. But I think I would be very excited once the like core
Which color
pops
do you
out.
Want?
Good question. Probably indigo or violet.
Okay.
I think I'd be happy with any of the like blue or purple ones. I'd put the core in freaking epic. I love it. It's very cute.
Yeah.
All right. We have a rock poison type with Lego,
which is Ultra Beasts, right?
Yeah. I would not have thought this was a rock type, to be honest.
Right.
Like, that
Poison I can
surprises
see
me.
because of the jellyfish going on, but
I would
I
have thought
would have
water
thought water
poison.
poison.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to dock points. I also don't
Yeah.
know enough about the Ultra Beast lore to really be like invested there. I'm gonna say not
Listening
bad.
fuses was one at some point, so like maybe we give it points for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna put it like in lame. It's not that bad, but it doesn't feel rocky enough. So I'm putting
Yeah,
it
the
in
rock
not
is like
bad.
kind of like superfluous here.
Yeah. Okay. Stakataka. Ooh,
It's a building.
interesting. Okay. It's cool. I like all the little blue bits, that the eyes.
Yeah. Another one of the Ultra Beasts, but it's definitely clearly a rock.
Oh yeah, this works way better
masonry.
with the rock steel thing going on.
Yeah. It's like the Guardians in Breath of the Wild. Reminds me of them.
Oh yeah. I'd say very cool. Like, I definitely think that like it's maybe, and I think this is on purpose with the Ultra Beasts, but they're so un-Pokemon-y that it is a bit like I don't really see them as like anything I would use on a team. I feel like they're more of like they're cool from like an in-world lore thing, but I wouldn't
curiosities to investigate.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Carkol.
Yeah.
Which, roly-coly way back when. And now it's a rock fire type, and which is fun. I like that it has
full of rocks.
Yeah, cool, and it kind of looks like hair, and now it's got a face with the Sonic the Hedgehog side face smirk.
Yeah.
But it's glowing because it's cool. And it's got steam engine as one of its abilities, which is fun.
Ooh.
I'd say very cool.
Well, it's pretty hot, but also cool.
Oh yeah. And then once you find it in Sword and Shield, it runs along the rails. That's fun. I like that.
Ooh.
Colossal. Ooh. That's good. I like it. I like that it becomes
it's
like
got a Gigantamax. It's like a furnace.
Yeah, it turns into a kaiju.
Yeah.
Very fun. Okay. I would say this normal form is very cool, but this Gigantamax is definitely in the freaking epic.
Yeah,
like, that's
that
awesome.
Thing would fuck you up.
That's so cool. And
it's like a volcano
in some cases,
woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and it's here to stomp on you.
And in some cases, I actually kind of don't like that that all Gigantamax have the clouds, but
it works with this one,
right? Because it's like the tip of a volcano.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I love that a lot. It's very good. Very good. I think Gigantamax is one of those things where I think that someone's opinion on it is going to partially depend on which Gigantamaxes they see first. And I think if that was someone's first Gigantamax, they'd be like, "Oh man, that's so cool! Like that sounds like such a good mechanic." All right, Glimmet. Rock poison.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's hard to tell that it's supposed to be.
It looks more like steel type.
Right.
I can't tell what it even is, and that's part of my thing with it.
It's kind of fitting in like Ultra Beast category, where it's like kind of like it's weird to think of it as a creature.
Maybe based on things like sea anemones, crinoids, sea sponge. I don't know. It's just like it feels so alien to me. It has like a very alien look.
Like you run like it's where you find it in Scarlet and Violet is very like a very alien place.
Okay,
so it fits in that category. Like this thing it's almost like out of this world kind of deal.
Right. Okay. In that case, I guess
really
then I wouldn't
vibes of it.
I wouldn't knock too many points.
Like if you went to the moon and you saw this thing, you'd be like, yeah, that's the kind of shit you run into on the moon.
I'd say very cool then, if it fits the area. My biggest issue was like I was imagining running into this just like surfing around regularly, or like
Yeah.
in a regular cave or something, because I guess it's not water type. I don't know. Yeah, that makes more sense then. Glimora. Okay. Interesting.
Or the same, like the petals got
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah.
But then it just make me think, why isn't it grass type?
Yeah, a little bit. That's my biggest issue. I think it should. I'm gonna say not bad for this one, just because I think it should have gotten more rocky as it evolved.
Right.
So
Like
I think
make
it
the
kind of like,
petals like gemstone
yeah,
facet kind of thing going on.
right. And then like with this, like again, it looks like it should have been like a grass type or something with the mega.
Right.
So it's very weird. Like I feel like this is one of those, like, if they could have given it a third type, they would, but that's
Would
not
have made it
how Pokemon
grass.
work. So they decided to go with the poison typing as like the
Yeah.
type.
Do you think they're ever gonna do a third type for
There are
Pokemon?
moves that let you have a third type, but I don't think though. I feel like I'd be really put off, and I guess terastallization is kind of sort of
Right.
But I feel like if it was like full on, like you can just start catching Pokemon with 3 types, I'd be kind of
With 3 types.
personally put off by it. I think it would be like too much. I don't know. All right. Next up, we have Iron Thorns, the Paradox Tyranitar.
It's more Tyranitar, so I'm down for it.
Right.
He's from the bad future.
Yeah, I like that his spikes have this like green sort of glowing energy coursing through them. It's very fun. It definitely is like if someone was like, I'm gonna make Robo Tyranitar and he's gonna fuck you up, like this is exactly what
like
I would imagine.
Though I would have made the coloring, the energy red.
That's true. I think the only thing is like I didn't immediately, the only thing about it that's electric is that it's a robot, which like that fair enough. But it is kind of like
the steel in it, or it'd be more steel than rock.
Yeah,
but I think that's more like all of the iron blah blah blahs are going to be doing that as the Paradox Pokemon, because like they're all basically robots. If we made them all steel, it'd kind of be repetitive.
I'd say very cool, because I feel like the typing could have been conveyed better. But it is Tyranitar, so I do like it.
Yeah,
always down for more Tyranitar. All right, Iron Boulder.
Same thing but for Terrakion.
Yep.
That's a robot.
Rock Psychic is weird
type combo there,
because the coloring tells me Steel Electric.
He was rock fighting before.
Yeah,
he became a robot.
That's Oh no. I feel like I have to knock point again. It just doesn't like convey the typing well enough, and that's kind of an issue I have. Is that I think a Pokemon should always convey its typing as well as possible, because
like, you shouldn't have to like look up a guide to figure out what to fight it with. You should be able to see it's like, oh yeah,
or catch it, because some Pokemon you can't find before you end up fighting them. It is a cool design, so I don't want to put it too low. I just think it could have conveyed the typing better.
Agreed.
So I'd put it in very cool. All right, secondary. So these are Pokemon that are rock type, but only as their like second half. So they're going to be less rocky in some cases, but it's more understandable here. Okay, I did not know Hisuian Growlithe was fire rock.
Yeah, these guys are cool.
It does make sense now that I'm like thinking about it. I just didn't like
there's like a lot of volcanic activity in the area they're about,
and like the fur looks more like smoke. Okay, I like that this Hisuian Growlithe a lot. That's very cute. I'd put him in top tier. I think it's a good one. And then you got Hisuian Arcanine, who looks very bad. Honestly, I like this more than like regular Arcanine design, personally.
Yeah, Arcanine, like the regular Arcanine, just got like a big fuzzy dog. This guy looks like a spirit or deity.
Right.
Fuck your
Absolutely.
You didn't pray to the volcano; it's coming to get you.
Yeah, exactly. That's sick. All right. Rhyhorn, who is supposed to being the rock ground of Gen 1, is the ground rock of Gen 1.
Yeah.
It's a rhino who's made of rocks, and it's cool, but
I feel like it would have been rock ground more based on appearances.
It looks more rock. Rhydon makes sense to me a bit as being ground rock. Rhyhorn feels like it should also be rock ground. But I guess to be fair, for the most part, it doesn't actually matter what order they're in. It's usually more of a like the primary typing is usually kind of it's a little more this than it is that, but like,
if it's dual typed, it's going to have both things represented ideally.
Right. I'd say not bad. I feel like it's fun that it's like it's like an animal, but it's made out of rocks, but it isn't like anything impressive either. Rhydon, I think,
not like a dude, so it works a lot better than a lot of other Pokemon.
I like Rhydon more because I like that the horn becomes a drill. And I think the shape of it, the sort of kaiju shape of it, is more interesting.
And like the rocky armor bits
still keep but it still has like some of the like softer bits that you can kind of see underneath. I think I put this one in very cool. I think Rhydon is fun. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but I know that people always say that Rhydon is believed to be like the first designed Pokemon.
First Pokemon they made. Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Bug Rock with Shuckle. Don't fuckle with Shuckle.
Yeah.
I love everything about Shuckle's design. Like the fact that
face, but he'll fuck you up.
Yeah, and he's got this big shell, and he's got 230 base stat defense and special defense, but everything else is so bad. It's such a fun. I love Pokemon who just have like such wacky stats.
Like Shedinja having 1 HP.
Yeah. I think Shuckle is freaking out. I love Shuckle. Shuckle's classic.
Yeah. What gen was he?
Gen 2.
3? 2. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Next up, another I think classic. Magcargo is great. The lava snail.
Yeah.
Sick. A very
Slugma's
very good.
Is Slugma just fire then?
Yes.
He picks up the shell to get rock. Okay.
Which makes sense, because if Slugma was rock type, I'd be like, no, it's not. It's just lava. It's just like a little lava guy. Slugma balls. I love Magcargo. Magcargo, great design. Love it so much.
I think I would have had one on my team if I didn't have Typhlosion back in Gen 2.
I love the droopy bits that are like coming off the side of the face. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Last rock type from Gen 2, we have Corsola. Another water rock. It is unsurprisingly coral.
I like
which is fun. It's cute, and I think having a Pokemon that is like living coral is fun. And of course, the ghost type, the dead coral that's like bleached was a great.
It's like well, there goes the environment.
Yeah. Torkoal is modified. I also always thought Torkoal should have been Fire Rock too because of its shell, but it is what it is. I think Corsola's great. I would put them in top tier. I think that's a very fun design. They did some cool stuff.
I like when if you're in any of the 3D games and it's animated, the limbs don't move. It just kind of rocks back and forth. It's like a solid thing, but it's still mobile somehow.
Right. It's funny. And then we have Gen 3 with Aeron, the steel rock type.
This is just the naming. This is just a dude you could find in school. It's like in your high school, like the roll call.
Here.
Aaron.
If this weren't a 3-phase gen evolution, I'd say he's too much of a little guy.
Yeah, like they had to go heavy on the little guy because there's two more steps they have to do.
Because you catch this guy and you're like, oh, that's cute, and then he gets bigger, and then he gets really big, and you're like, oh my god, turn into a fucking monster. But like Aggron is sick as fuck. So
yeah,
I would say very cool. I do think he's a little too little guy-ish. Like,
yeah,
he's so little guy that like it kind of takes. I think he loses a little bit.
I could see me going bowling with him, like the holes in his head, like a bowling ball.
Hell yeah. And then we have Laron, who gets much fiercer.
Yeah, it's like a little lizard.
Yeah,
big lizard. How big are they exactly?
Height 211. I don't know. I think that is height. Okay. Like that is the tip of his scale, not from tail to tip.
Okay, so he's like getting to like your thigh.
Yeah,
so it's like a big dog.
Yeah. I'd also put it in very cool. I think Aggron, though, unsurprisingly goes into freaking out. Like, obviously, was very clearly meant to be like the steel equivalent to like Tyranitar.
Right.
And I think they did a good job with it. I think Aggron is very cool. Or epic even.
Yep.
And of course, let me put them in here, and then we have Mega Aggron.
His Japanese name Boss Ghidorah.
Oh yeah. Very on the nose.
He's a kaiju.
It's very. They leaned in really into the kaiju by making him, to me at least, it feels very Japanese with this design.
Yeah,
which I actually like because of the name in Japanese. I like that they just were like, yeah, he's a fucking kaiju. You know what he is. And I think that's very fun.
We all signed up for this.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, Relicanth.
Fuck yeah, Relicanth. This is like second favorite after Regirock. Another one of the ones that I got on that art thing. Look at him.
Nice. Put this guy in there. Bam. There we go.
This guy's just been around for centuries. He's seen everything. He's done everything. He's always been there. He's just chilling.
He's just hanging out. A very fun. I don't know. It's fun. I like him. I like that he has like his. I don't know if it's on purpose. Actually, I never actually checked. I like that it looks like he's. No, it is because isn't he tied to something? His thing looking like a map. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you see it? Like the continents, and then the red dot is like the.
Oh shit! Yeah. He's like he's documented the world kind of deal.
Yeah. Statistically, probably he for some reason. Yeah. I don't know why. There are a lot of Pokemon that are like mostly male or mostly female for no reason, but I
think it's just because like to make breeding more difficult, so you have to catch a bunch before you get a female.
I think that is literally all it is. Which, to be fair, you can breed with other Pokemon too, though. But
right, but I think a lot like the mother has some things that make it like if you get the mother, you're more likely to get that Pokemon again.
Yeah. No, but Relicanth's great. No. I think it's one of my favorite fish Pokemon. It being old as hell is a great reason for it being rock, and it's the coloring is very like
it's like it's still alive, but it's it's been fossilizing for the last hundreds of years.
Very cool. Rhyperior,
a lot more rock.
Yeah, very rocky. To be fair, they were always ground rock, so it's not like that weird. Right. But I like that it looks like he's got like the. It's just become armor.
Yeah.
And he's got the holes in his hands to like shoot stuff.
Does he shoot like drills out of those too?
I would have assumed like hyper beam or something. Let me see what his learn set is. Rock Wrecker. Does he shoot rocks out?
That's gotta be a rock
cannon, right? In Japanese. Yeah, so he shoots rocks out of the holes. Very cool. I like it. I think I'd say this is up in the tops. I think it's a very fun.
They do something funky to make like the 3-step gen or the 3-step evolution happen.
Let's see, a much better crab.
Yes.
With Dwebble. Bug Rock.
Like, it could have been Water Rock, but again, I do think they have like Water Rocks already covered.
Yeah,
so
we've got that. Yeah,
more Bug, but he works. It's like a little crab dude.
Yeah. I think crabs and shrimp and like similar animals can easily all jump between bug and water in Pokemon logic.
Right. Like shrimp are just like water bugs.
Yeah. So. Very, very, very cute. I love it. Top tier crab. And then, of course, we have Crustle.
Yeah, he got a bigger shell, but he's still the same. Yeah.
No, these are very, very good crabs. Glad we can end on a good crab after that shitty fucking bastard from the start. All right, and then we've got. See, and this is a good example of why I think Torkoal should have been a rock type because of the shell. Because we have a water rock with Tirtoga. I like.
That's a turtle.
I like that he's got. I like that he's got like the banded sort of thing on his face.
In the shell,
very cocky. Yeah.
Like the dimpling kind of makes it.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about him is that he's a fossil type that's water rock, and it's like. We do have a lot of water rock fossil types.
Yeah, you have to like live up to Amistar's hype.
Yeah, I'd say very cool. Could have been better. I'll have to check. We'll have to flip back over to the evolution. Let's see, Caracosta, the proto turtle Pokemon. Okay, this is definitely more dinosaur-esque, so I do dig that.
Yeah, he's got like the little fang stuff going on the face.
Okay. Still not sure that it lives up to like previous water rock fossils.
He's okay, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very cool, but like, no Kabutops.
I do think we have better turtle rocks.
Yeah. Would not toss them away, but not like jumping at. All right. Avalugg, Hisuian Avalugg.
Yeah,
because this Avalugg normally is all ice, but
just
then
an ice type. But this one has the rocky bits of the glacier. Yeah, very cool. Hell of a tough boss fight in
I've
Legends
seen it.
Arceus.
It looks rough.
Yep.
Yeah. I put this up in freaking epic. I love the like. The glacier, and then you have the Hisuian. It's like the glacier is melting, and it is sort of like you see the rock.
TV Tropes has like a mighty glacier trope about like things that are very slow but very powerful, and this thing like lives up to it in spades.
Hell yeah. Dreadnought.
See, we did have better water rock types.
Yeah, this is a much better
turtle
guy with the water rock thing going on.
Yeah.
I like it. I like his like the sort of horn bit. I love that. I love the jaw. You can see where the jaw connect. It almost like the little bubble sort of thing. Yeah, it's very cool.
Like Gutsman style jaw.
Yeah, exact. I was like, this feels like a Mega Man boss, and I couldn't place it, but that's exactly what it is. No, I love it. This is awesome. This is what the last dude should have been like.
Right.
Trying to go for. Dreadnought reminds me of a bath toy, like something you wind up and it goes, like, yeah, you're so right.
The Gigantamax, like, look at that.
Ooh, that's so fucking cool. Oh my god, I love that.
You built a sandcastle and it went out of control. It solidified into like a terror on the beach.
That's so sick. I love it. All right. Not too many more. Let's see. Cleavor.
This was a cool fight to have in Legends Arceus.
If you're gonna have another Scyther evolution, I think this is very good.
Yeah.
And I like that they went
Scyther
bug
has a lot of
rock.
potential for like throwing other types in there too. So like
Yeah, yeah,
I can
yeah.
see them doing more like this because Cleavor
Oh, for sure.
is a very cool like it just like changes the weapon type and like the
Yeah,
appearance and like
because you
because like
have.
you could do like I'm trying to think of other names of weapons you could do for a Scyther
Hmm.
to replace with.
Yeah, I'd have to like think about it, but definitely doable. Uh,
Hmm.
for sure, for sure. No, I think this is very cool. I think they
Yeah.
easily could have messed up with like a third scythe or with a I guess second scythe revolution as a because Scizor was a lot to live up to. Let's be honest, like
Right.
Scizor is great,
Hmm.
but I think they did a really good job.
Even Scyther is
With
really one of the cooler Gen 1 Pokemon,
oh,
so
absolutely, for sure. And then we have Ogerpon, specifically
Ogerpon.
the Cornerstone Mask variants. I love Ogerpon. I think this is like one of the best
Yeah.
Pokemon they've made in a long time.
There's a lot of
I like,
variety going with it.
yeah, I like the mask. I like that it's got the tusks coming out and like the teeth and like the pupils are like these
Mm-hmm.
gemstones. Uh, it gives me like this mask. The mask thing also kind of gives me like if like somebody made like a much more like anime like kind of Crash Bandicoot type character, and like
This
so
could be
you
like
had different
transformations
masks.
that like change its
Yeah,
abilities in like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, for
field.
sure. No, I like it a lot. I think Ogerpon. I think all of the Ogerpons are top tier.
Mm,
All right, cool.
and that's it,
And
isn't it?
it just has like Ogerpon has a unique terrestrial thing with
It
Cornerstone,
makes
but
like
other than
the
that,
mask all crystalline. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's all. That is all of our rock types. So I will
All
switch back
right.
to that. Gonna be honest, I kind of went into this like I was like, I don't how am I really gonna like a lot of the rock types? Like I can't really I feel like I don't
It
usually
looks
have a rock
it's
type, but
fucking popular. Look at that.
there are a lot of good ones. Uh like when you really like lay them out, you're like, oh, it because I feel like the thing is that like there aren't a lot of pure rocks. I feel like thinking about it, like every type, if you like compared only the like pure rock versus pure water or pure fair, or like I feel like rock's got one of the smaller, like
Because got
it's
combined with ground
always,
for so long
oh
that
yeah, like
there's only so many of the
day
pure rock
one
types, and one of the first pure rocks is a tree. So
that should have been rock grass. So it's it's a very much a like secondary typing. It like goes, it gets paired up a lot, but they do fun stuff with it when
they
they
do
like
inventive stuff
really,
with it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
throwing in
yeah,
magnets for when it's electric type.
right.
Steel's a clever combination
Having
because it's
Larvitar
where
and
you get the.
Pupitar be like rock bugs.
Mhm.
Very, yeah. There's a lot of cool things you can do with it when you really
What if
like.
this creature but rock, and you can
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
cool combos with it.
For sure, for sure. I think they nail it more often than not, for sure. All right,
Mm.
cool. Nice. I will put this the tier list on Twitter after we end the stream. Since you're the guest, I will. Well, first of all, do you have anything you want to plug for like upcoming streams or anything?
Nothing planned specifically. I might do something this weekend, probably more Ori and the Blind Forest or more
Hmm.
Crash Bandicoot. I'm trying to get all the achievements on that.
Nice, nice, nice.
What? Yeah.
All right. Well, secondly, I was just gonna say I usually ask when other people come on if they have someone they want to
Mhm.
raid.
Bodega Rat's celebrating her birthday, so that could be fun.
Okay. Okay. We will go raid into Bodega then. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Just a good time. I will we'll do another one next month. I'll figure out who's what type and who and all that jazz.
Mhm.
But we'll see. But yeah, I assume most of you already know Melkor, but if you don't know Melkor, go follow. And cool. We will switch to the ending screen and go right into Bodega. But cool. Thanks everybody for coming
Have a good one.
out. Bye.
so sorry. I'm so sorry, Aito. How was your stream?
Aito!
They were just
Wait, I love Aito.
Aito.
Aito's awesome.